Okay, let's continue from where we stopped. Illustration number 3. We're still talking about start from where you are with what you have and that is available. All right, I've given us the rundown, the intro before now. Now, illustration number 3. Okay, before that, let me just tell us a little story. Okay, when I was about to start my business, the current business I am, when I stopped practicing, okay, I prayed to God and God opened my eyes to see the space God wanted me to use. That space had always been there, all right? And so the first thing I did, the little money that I had with me, okay, I used that money to decorate the place, put all the shelves, make the place look good. By the time I was done with all that, there was no money again to start the real business. And I'm truly hoping you don't make this kind of mistake. That's why I say start from where you are with what you have and that is available. The scripture says, in all you're getting, you need wisdom, you need knowledge, you need understanding. By the time you have the knowledge of how it works, you don't make that kind of mistake I made. All right. Now let's proceed. Illustration number 3. Now, open with me to 2 Kings chapter 4, verses 1 and 2. Now they cried a certain woman of the wives of the sons of the prophet unto Elisha, saying, Thy servant, my husband, is dead, and you know he feared the Lord. And creditor has come to take my sons to be slaves as collateral. You know, I have heard a story of in one of these southern states, how a man used a son to go borrow money. So he's using his son as collateral. And this is the experience this woman had to borrow money. Verse 2 says, And Elisha said unto her, What do you want me to do for you? That's the prophet questioning her, asking her, What do you want me to do for you? Tell me. And then he went ahead and said, What do you have in your house? What do you have that is available? That's what it means. And she said, Your handmaid has nothing in this house. Wrong statement. To me, that's a wrong statement. Okay, except a pot of oil. All right, so there was a pot of oil. So when she said, Your handmaid has nothing in this house, that's what makes it a wrong statement. I mentioned earlier on, a lot of us have some things in our homes that we don't look at that end because we feel that's not what I'm looking for, or it's nothing. We don't place value on what we have because we see that thing every day. We are familiar with it. We feel it does not make sense anymore. And so when you're looking for something, you're looking elsewhere. You're not starting from where you should start.